Hello and welcome to Coco Network. Did you know that there's one vegetable that can keep you alive if you have nothing else? If you're ever in a tough spot with no other food? Answer in video, let's find out. Science has made incredible progress. They looked at the world's growing population and wondered how to meet their needs. This led to amazing innovations, from old TVs to new ones, from landline phones to cell phones, from buses to cars, and from walking to bikes, airplanes, and ships. But the biggest problem of all was food. Scientists took on this challenge head-on. They started working on food, experimenting for the future, and toiling day and night to solve the food shortage. Today, we're going to talk about how we can solve the food shortage in the future. We'll explore how food can reach people living on barren land, what kind of meals people eat in space, and how food is composed. Without food, human life is impossible. How many days can a person survive without food? You can see a real-life example in the people trapped in Gaza. Go and ask them what the food shortage has done to them. And we will also talk about how this shortage will be solved in the coming years. Welcome back to Coco Network. We bring you captivating histories, incredible global explorations, and inspiring educational videos designed for every curious mind, young and old. Join us. The future of food. The world's population is growing, and with it, the challenge of providing enough food for everyone. This is where science steps in. Researchers and innovators are working on a number of cutting-edge solutions to make sure everyone has access to a nutritious meal. Imagine farms built in skyscrapers. This is vertical farming. Plants are grown in stacked layers indoors, using special LED lights instead of the sun and nutrient-rich water instead of soil, a method called hydroponics. This allows us to grow food in cities, using up to 95% less water and with no need for pesticides. This technology can make fresh food available in places where land is scarce or not suitable for farming. Upending agriculture with drones and AI, modern farms are becoming smarter. Drones fly over fields, scanning for signs of disease or pest problems. They can use AI to identify exactly which plants need attention, and robots can apply a tiny amount of pesticide or fertilizer only where it's needed. This saves money, reduces environmental harm, and makes farming more efficient. One of the most exciting innovations is lab-grown meat. This is not a meat substitute. It's real meat, grown from animal cells in a lab. It could one day allow us to produce meat without raising and slaughtering billions of animals. This would reduce the environmental impact of farming and create a more sustainable food source. How is China working on this? China is one of the world's most populous countries, and it is at the forefront of this food revolution. China is investing heavily in vertical farming and has some of the world's largest vertical farms, capable of producing tons of fresh vegetables year-round. They are also developing advanced agricultural robots and drones to improve farming efficiency. In addition, Chinese scientists are working on creating new food sources, like algae and single-cell proteins, that are highly nutritious and can be produced quickly and with minimal resources. In the future, we may see many foods that are made with short, efficient processes. SAR printed food. Imagine printing a pizza or a steak. 3D food printers are being developed to create custom meals from a variety of ingredients. This could be used to create food with a precise balance of nutrients for athletes or for those with specific dietary needs. Nutrient-rich gels and pastes. For space travel and emergencies, scientists are creating compact, nutrient-dense gels and pastes. These can provide all the vitamins, minerals, and calories a person needs in a small, easy-to-carry package. These could be the future of MREs, meals ready to eat, for disaster relief. Now, we've talked about the future of food, but let's talk about the food of the present that's not helping us. I'm talking about junk food. These are foods that are packed with calories, but have very little nutritional value. They are loaded with sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats, and they are especially dangerous for our health. For all ages, the unhealthy truth. Food like sodas, candies, and sugary cereals are full of sugar. Eating too much sugar can lead to weight gain, and over time, it can contribute to serious health problems like type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Foods like chips, fast food burgers, and instant noodles are often very high in salt. A high-salt diet can increase your blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for heart attacks and strokes. Fried foods like French fries and donuts are full of unhealthy fats that can clog your arteries. This can also lead to heart disease. For your child's health, we have to be extra careful with what our children eat. Their bodies are still growing and developing. Feeding them too much junk food can have serious consequences. Poor concentration, weak immune system, obesity. For young people, the sneaky side effects. If you're a teenager or a young adult, you might think you're safe, but the effects of junk food are real, and they're happening right now. Skin problems, low energy, mental health. So next time you're about to grab that bag of chips or a sugary drink, think about the long-term impact on your health. Choosing healthy food isn't just a diet, it's a way to feel better and live a longer, happier life. Did you know there's one vegetable that can keep you alive if you have nothing else? The answer is the potato. In the movie The Martian, the main character, an astronaut stranded on Mars, survives by growing potatoes. Why? Potatoes are a complete food. They have carbohydrates for energy, and they also have vitamins like vitamin C and minerals like potassium. You can live for a very long time on a diet of just potatoes because they contain most of the essential nutrients your body needs to survive. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to Coco Network for more glimpses into our amazing future.